It's time to review Brothers and Keepers from Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 3 Episode 5. One back to the channel and we begin the episode with Ronnie. He hijacks a man. It's a car, damn it. It makes a lot of sense with 50 Cent narrating this. He's like, "You're right. I said, that's a nice ride." But yeah, Kanan and Raquel, they're on one of the rockiest mother and son rides you've ever seen at this stage. It's not looking good. Who knows? He's using a map. Obviously, still trying to keep his illegal business going. But it's not seems to be coming good, man. Right, we then cut to Ronnie. He wakes up Unique at the middle of the night, and Ronnie's like, okay. Like, what is going on here? Like, Ronnie just announces that, you know what, I'll no longer need to stay at your place. I've got my own whip. Unique's like, why are you stealing cars when you're just out of jail? Very valid point. But yeah, out the window, out the door. We then have Marvin and Gerald having their first therapy session at a diner. Gerald mentions, yeah, it'd be good to write a story about a kid that came from the wrong side of the tracks. Gerald then apologises, but then he mentions a drug deal that's been murdered. And I tell you what, damn. So Dean has been murdered. Of course, we knew last time out that he had died. With Ronnie stabbing him about a million times in the back. Marvin quickly gathers this and it's like, damn, I need to go. And he tells Raquel, about this. Raquel's like, well, you know what, Marvin, I'm out, doesn't really matter to me, but our business has been vandalised and the police are like, you gotta do what you gotta do. As for Lulu, not really doing much, man. Just at the bar, declining drinks, doing nothing. Don't really understand what's going on here. We then have the funeral for Dean, Unique, and Raquel basically share like one final goodbye. That's what it seems like, because shit's about to hit the fan for the big man. Famous got arrested. They mentioned here about the murder last season when he killed the guy. So it's not looking good here. Famous obviously returns. Kanan kind of goes through him like, what the hell are you doing? I thought you were being sloppy on the streets, but you're actually being arrested for this murder. Kanan then tells Famous not to mention this murder ever again. You keep it under wraps, big man. Unique is then like, you know what? I need to bring Ronnie closer. Brings him to the Chinese restaurant. He's like, this is what happens. It's funny because the Chinese are like, you know what? We can't trust these guys. One was bad enough, two was things. And then Ronnie's like, can you really trust these yellow motherfuckers? Which I thought was funny. Basically buries Unique straight to his face. Like, you know what? You've let your face, your dick, dictate what we do. Basically says to him, you've got your face all in Raq's shit, and now you're her bitch, which Unique doesn't take too nice to. He's like, you know what? If you weren't my brother right now, I'd have killed you for that, but you are my brother. Could they get some TLC? Who really knows? But you see Jukebox, Aisha, and then Kaya, they're dancing, things are getting better, but it's like a Poundland TLC at the end of the day. But here, it was the early to mid 90s, and that's when TLC were beginning to get big, damn it. But yeah. Ronnie thinks that Unique, though, is hiding like more good opportunities from him, but he's been around the house for a while now. Like, surely he realises that, you know what, we're not actually doing much right now, and maybe Unique's not lying, but it is what it is. Kanan finally meets Ronnie, and he's like, you're selling heroin. And Kanan's like, what? No? And he's questioning Ronnie, like, why do you think I have heroin, sort of thing. Yeah. Then the mother of Thomas, basically Lulu, Marvin, and Raquel's mother, buries Lulu. It's like, you know what, music kills your father. Lulu's like, nope, it didn't. And then she's like, you know what, none of yous support me. And then Lulu's like, you know what, here's some money, shut up, bitch. Ronnie then makes another attempt with Julia to make good, but she doesn't really want anything to do with it. And he's like, you know what, my brother will not be going anywhere. How will that go? How will that go? But yeah, things are getting very rocky between Famous and Kanan, and the more it goes on, I just feel like I think Ken is going to kill Famous, to be brutally honest. But the episode begins to die down here. Everyone's at the bar. Raquel can't go because the police have turned up. Oh, hell. No, Ronnie tells Pernicia that, yeah, you know what, big man? He's sleeping with Raquel, who then confronts Unique. Unique basically has a go. He's like, you know what? Fuck you. I provide for you. Shut the fuck up. I'm not going to get my brother for this. I mean, I think this Pernicia brings up a valid point. It's like, how the hell can you sleep with the woman who took a shot at you and our child? That's a very valid point. And see Raquel, man. Unique fawns over her, man. He pretends that she's like the finest thing on God's green earth. I mean, she's alright. Alright, man. But Lulu's open night, mate. It's going well. Famous. Premieres a new song. I actually thought it was pretty good, to be honest. And Lulu did like it. Raquel then gets questioned and brought into the precinct for questioning. But yeah, guess we'll have to see how that's going to go. But then her lawyer's like, you know what, actually, you shouldn't have to worry about the FBI anymore. Everything looks like it's going to go alright, big man. But Unique, he finally catches up with Ronnie. One big final confrontation. Ronnie's like, you ain't the big dog. Unique turns out, he's like, yeah, I am. Then they start brawling. I mean, I was kind of shocked at the decision, right? For Unique to win this fight. But I guess it made sense the way it played out because Unique stands up. He's like, yeah, I'm the big fucking dog now, boy. Walks out, Ronnie gets up, fixes himself, grabs a pipe, and just starts battering Unique. And then the episode ends with 50 Cent doing a narration. He's like, yo, doesn't matter. Sometimes talking's enough, then your fists do the talking. It doesn't matter if you're friends, enemies, blood, brothers, family. Sometimes lines are crossed. And then we see Ronnie dumping Unique's body down a steep hill. So, honestly, is Unique dead? I'm not convinced. You know, he did hit him quite a lot with the pipe, but I've got a feeling Unique will still be alive in like a coma capacity or something. But then I believe I've watched the start of episode 6. It's kind of been like a week since it happened, but you never know. Anyway, guys, that was a pretty decent episode. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. People buried season 3 in the comments. I don't think season 3 is all that bad.